Many people feel sad when they don't get the results they expect in life. Some begin to say, "I can't do anything." Others choose a path not because they love it, but because their parents or society push them in that direction. But here's the question. If you do not listen to your own inner voice, can you ever feel real success? Education is not just about passing exams. It is about understanding yourself and becoming who you truly are. People around you may talk about many success stories, and you may think, if I follow that path, maybe I'll succeed too. But real life is not that simple. Until you know your true interest, other people's stories will only feel like distant lights, beautiful to look at, but far away. Today's story helps us understand this lesson. At the edge of a peaceful town lived a young man named Sam. Life in that area was slow and quiet. Sam was usually active and cheerful, but lately, he had looked worried and preferred to stay alone. That year, Sam had finished his high school exams, but unlike his friends, he was not applying to any university. In fact, he did not want to study at all. This was not because of money. His family was wealthy and owned a 20-acre horse farm, one of the largest in the area. Sam's problem was different. He simply could not connect with school lessons, and no subject truly interested him. So he decided to take a break and use that time to understand himself better. One morning, while helping his father, Sam finally opened up about his feelings. His father, Mr. David, was a wise man. Instead of getting angry, he smiled and said, "Sam, I have a task for you. I want you to meet 3 people." He wrote their names and addresses on a piece of paper and handed it to his son. "Tell them that you are the son of the man with the golden leg and ask them how they became successful. Their stories will help you find your own answer." Sam was curious. Since he enjoyed practical work more than studying, this challenge seemed interesting. "Dad, why do people call you the man with the golden leg?" he asked. His father smiled again. "You'll learn that from them. But listen carefully to what they say. I believe after this journey, you'll understand what you want in life." First visit, Mr. Andres. Sam rode his horse to the first house about 2 kilometers away. There he met a strong old man named Mr. Andres, a celebrated athlete who had won many medals. When Sam introduced himself, saying, "I'm the son of Mr. David, the man people call the one with the golden leg," Mr. Andres gave a warm smile, as if old memories had returned. Sam asked how he had become successful. Mr. Andres began his story. "In school, I ranked 38th out of 40 students. I was never a good student. The only thing I loved was sports, especially running. In the first year, I trained harder. In the second year, I learned from my mistakes. In the third year, I mastered new techniques. I didn't enjoy studying, so I just kept running. For 5 years, I ran every single day. Then I won my first medal, and after that, one victory followed another." Sam was surprised. He realized that success comes from getting better at something you love. It doesn't matter what it is. Second visit, Mr. Thomas. Next, Sam visited Mr. Thomas, whose address led him to a large modern house. To his surprise, it was the home of the owner of his family's favorite restaurant. After Sam introduced himself, Mr. Thomas welcomed him warmly. Sam asked to hear his story. Mr. Thomas laughed. "I ranked 39th out of 40 in school. I used to talk a lot but never understood much. The only 2 things I loved were eating and talking. Because I loved food, I started learning to cook the meals I wanted to eat. One day, someone praised my cooking and said, 'You should start selling your food.' In the first year, I made no profit, but my love for cooking kept me going. I learned better recipes, better ways to sell, and how to attract customers. After 5 years, I opened my first restaurant. Now you can see how much it has grown." Sam felt inspired again. He understood that even without high grades, one can succeed if they follow what they love. Mr. Thomas added with a smile, "To succeed, you only need one skill. Keep doing what you love, and one day, success will surely come." Final visit, Mr. Miguel. Finally, Sam went to visit Mr. Miguel. On the way, he thought, maybe now I'll meet the person who ranked 40th in school. But to his surprise, Mr. Miguel was the top student, always ranked first in the class. Yet his house was much simpler than the other two grand homes Sam had visited. After Sam introduced himself, he asked, "What is your secret to success?" Mr. Miguel smiled. "Yes, I always did well in every subject. My grades were the best. But here is my mistake. I never studied one thing deeply. I knew a little about many things, but I never became an expert at anything. That is why my life stayed average. Don't make the same mistake." Sam became quiet and then finally asked, "What about my father?" Mr. Miguel chuckled. "Your father, David, ranked 40th, the last in our class. One day, he fell off a horse and broke his leg. He had to wrap it with a golden bandage, and that's why people began calling him the man with the golden leg. But even with that injury, he never gave up his love for horses. He started with a small horse farm, and now it has become one of the largest in this region. Your father is a hardworking and focused man." Hearing this, Sam was deeply moved. He rode back home with his heart full of motivation. Now he understood that his true passion was working with horses, just like his father. He decided to dedicate his life to becoming a horse trainer and to study more about animals and farming so he could sharpen his skills. The lesson is clear. The key to your future is already inside you. No one else can build your dream for you. If you do not understand yourself, if you do not follow your true passion, then even if you follow the crowd, you will never become your real self. People who walk their own path often create new roads for others. So why not you? Thank you for listening. If this story inspired you, please share it with your friends and let us know your thoughts in the comments.